Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. It's February the 21st, and it feels like it's been a while since I last did a video, so I just wanted to update you. I know we're wrapping some things up here in the classroom, and we're also starting new things, so there's a lot of exciting things coming as we are rounding out February, and then March begins. So I feel like this is the time where time really flies and we still have a lot to accomplish, but before we know it, it's going to be May and June and it's going to be the end of the school year. So I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page, and if you have any questions or comments about anything, just let me know. This is a short week this week since we had off yesterday for President's Day, so I hope that you are all enjoyed your 3-day weekend. I hope the students did, and if you were fortunate enough, if you're working, to have a 3-day weekend, I hope you enjoyed it as well. The one big thing I just wanted to talk about is math. We are almost to the end of our third investigation. So that would be like Unit 3. This week and next week is going to be rounding it out and then doing some review, and then kind of depending on how the students are doing, if we need some extra review time, we might have that Unit 3 test either at the end of next week or the beginning of the following week. So we still have time. The students are doing a really great job on their addition and subtraction. The biggest thing that I was concerned about coming from second grade is their ability to not only add and subtract, but then to be able to regroup and borrow when they're doing adding and subtracting. But they've surprised me and they're really doing a great job. Students are able to explain how they got their answers. So I'm really not concerned about a lot of things, and that's why it's been so great to be able to even incorporate time as well. So we're kind of doing a lot of different things. So again, we're wrapping that unit up and we're going to be taking a test here within the next 2.5 weeks. I told the students about that, but again, I'm really confident in their abilities and their skills, so I really don't see any problems, especially coming, during the review time. If there's something we need to focus on again, then I'm okay with pushing back the test a little bit, just to make sure that all the students understand all the different strategies and all the things that we're learning. So tonight for homework, you're page 196 in the math workbook if you stay with me for math. I know Ms. Riley sent home a math sheet for her students. So for mine, I just want you to read the word problems. We've been working on addition and subtraction. So right now, there's not going to be, I'll give you a hint, there's no multiplication division on there. But I want you to read the word problems and figure out those clue words to see, am I going to add, am I going to subtract? Because we've been focusing on both this unit. So again, the biggest thing is that you have to read those word problems and think to yourself, okay, what are the clue words that tell me that I need to add and I need to subtract? Because if I told you, oh, you need to subtract, then you're just going to go through and write the numbers. But I really want you thinking about what operation you need to do, okay? So double check on that. Again, that's the homework, page 196 tonight for math. The two other new things that have been going on, we are moving on to opinion writing. So this week and next week, what we're going to be doing is just brainstorming ideas about things we love, things we dislike, different responsibilities we have, things we want to do, places we want to go, other things that we want. So the students are really just brainstorming their opinions. So that's the next 2 weeks, and then we're going to actually start writing our opinion piece. So the biggest thing that they're going to learn is how to write a thesis statement. Then they need to make their opinion, come up with reasons for their opinion, so reason why. So say, I think today for my example, I said, I love going to the beach. So I said, you can't just say, I love going to the beach and walk away. You have to give specific reasons and examples why you love the beach. So we're going to do step by step, but again, the biggest thing the students are going to learn is that they have an opinion. They're able to give reasons for their opinion. They can give me a thesis statement, and they can expand upon all of their different reasons for that opinion by providing examples and adding detail to the story. So I'm really excited because the students were really into brainstorming all the things that they loved today. So it'll be interesting tomorrow. It'll be the opposite. We're going to brainstorm things that we don't like so much, things that we dislike. So it's been fun, and again, to kind of see all the students' different opinions. What else is new? We are starting a new social studies unit. So we're done with science and the Earth systems and their solar system. We are moving on to our Burlington County unit. So it's really neat. We get to read this story that's actually right on the Mount Laurel website. It's called The Treasures of Burlington County. And it's a story of these 3 third-grade students who kind of take a trip back in time through, and they learn history of Burlington County and a little bit about Mount Laurel too. So it's really fun. It's really interesting. We have an interactive study guide that the students are going to be using as well as they read these chapters. They're working with partners, so they're working together, they're collaborating. So today we actually just talked about Burlington County, kind of all the different places we live. Like, where do we live? What planet do we live on? What continent do we live on? What country do we live in? What state? And things like that. Because it's really important for students to know the difference between all those different places. So that was the introduction. And again, it's going to start from the beginning of the history of Burlington County and go all the way up to current time. So I'm really excited about that for the students. And I know they love being able to use the computers as well and work collaboratively together. So that's really it. For reading, we're still reading Judy Moody Saves the World. I love this story. The students have really enjoyed it. We stretched it out to 2 weeks. So that's why we had the spelling quiz last week. So we won't have spelling this week. But then so last week was spelling, no comprehension quiz that we usually take every Thursday. And this week it'll switch. So we'll have the comprehension quiz this week and then no spelling quiz. So that's why there's no spelling words this week. So that's really it. A lot more up to date than things to update you with than I thought I needed to, but that's okay. So again, any questions, any concerns, anything that you need, please, you can always email me. You can message me on Class Dojo, but it's going to be a great week. I'm really excited, and I'm sure the students are as well. It's going to be beautiful as well. So go home, get your homework done, and then go outside and play. All right, guys, I will see you in the morning. Bye.